Hey guys, welcome back to Finally Hill. My name is Matt. Today we got some cutting to do, guys, and also I have a sponsor of this video. I'll show you who's sponsoring this video and what we're doing today. Before we get into this video, guys, I want to update y'all on my log situation. On my last video I was showing you that I'm out of logs, and that was true, and I told you that I had a lead for some logs, and that is true as well. These last 2 weekends I've been running logs to get some wood in the wood yard. And behind me is the stack of logs that I have so far. Let me show you what I got. So I've already split the maple. There's one stick of maple right here, but this is all going to be oak. And then we have some hickory right here. So I've already split all the stuff that I could possibly sell this year. As you can see, I got some IBC totes right there of a lot of maple and poplar that I was able to split this morning. But we are things are looking up. We're getting wood in the wood yard so we can start on next year's wood. Both of these guys have yards where they're just dumping all the wood that they get from their tree jobs, and they have a skid steer at one location and then a big tractor at another location. So all I have to do is take my truck and trailer up there, load it, come back and dump it. So it's really awesome, and it's something I can do on my own time. So that's good for both parties. But let's get into the video today, guys. We're doing some cutting. If you've been watching the channel for a while, I a while ago did a collaboration with Hipa. And Hipa is a company that sells chainsaw parts, carburetors, chains, literally everything around a chainsaw or a small engine. They sell it. But in the previous video, I tried out their 20-inch full chisel chainsaw chain, and I loved it. And actually had a lot of comments on my video when I had shared this with you guys that a lot of people bought chains and they were all very happy with them. So I was like, absolutely, I'm willing to collab again. But this time, what I have is I have a 25-inch chain and a 20-inch chain. Back when I did my first collaboration, they didn't have the 25-inch chain. And actually, a lot of you guys reached out to me and said that they didn't have enough chains in stock because y'all were looking to purchase them. But now they do, so that is a huge plus. So hopefully when y'all see this video, if y'all do try to order chains, they'll have them in stock ready to go. But I was just really interested in the 25-inch chain, so that's what we got. I got the 25-inch chain on my 462, and I got the 20-inch chain on my 400C. Both of these are full chisel, full comp, ready to rip. I will show you the chains before we start, just to kind of go over basically what I did in the last video. But if you're new here, I want you to hear this too. These chains are literally like exactly the same as a steel chain or an organ chain. They have the same length cutters, so it's not like you're getting a chain with smaller cutters. It looks really good. Like, I mean, it looks professional. I'll show you the chain in just a second. But I have no complaints with these chains. I got a lot of comments on the last video as well of, you know, this wouldn't work in this application or this application, and I'm not telling you will. I'm telling you that it works great for me. It works great for firewood, and that's what a lot of you guys are using it for. I don't go cut down 30-40 inch trees every day, so I don't know if these chains will last that or not. But for a cheap quality chain, Hipa chains are the way to go. So this is the 20-inch chain on the 400C, and you can see, guys, and this chain is sharp looking. It looks just like an organ chain or steel chain. If you can see the teeth there, they're normal sized teeth. You're literally not missing anything. Like, if I put an organ chain on and a Hipa chain on, you couldn't tell a difference other than if it has it written on the side, you know. And we got a 25-inch chain on the 462. This is the one that I really want to test out. The 20-inch chain did great, and that's awesome. The 25-inch chain, it's got a lot more power behind it. It's got a lot more teeth. We'll see if it lasts as long as the 20-inch chain does. So guys, these are the logs that we're going to cut on today. Like I said, there's some maple, some oak, and some hickory. So let's get some chapstone, get these saws fired up, and we'll do some cutting. So this is how I mark my logs. I have a little mini chainsaw, vacuum mark. It's magnetic to the bar there. This is how I mark my logs to 16-inch pieces. course this happens, guys. I got a new chain on, ready to rip. I'm getting through this hickory. This hickory's tough, but the chain's going right through it. And the next thing you know, I feel like the chain just starts dulling. I'm like, this is just weird. Like, my other Hipa chain didn't do this. And it turns out that I hit a nail. Look at this thing, guys. So, that's no good. You can see where my saw went right in here. Hit the top of it right here. I mean, we barely nicked it, but you could see some of these teeth right here are missing a corner. Where'd it go? Like right there. That's missing its tip right there. But I definitely noticed the saw dulled a lot after I hit that. So we really didn't get through much wood here, but the chain was cutting perfect when it was running good, and I didn't hit a nail. So with that being said, we got the 400C over here with a 20-inch chain. We'll go ahead and run that one since we know that chain's good. We'll go from there. I got the tractor warming up over there. I'm gonna get the grapple and just pick these logs up, bring them over here on the concrete pad. That way I have room to continue cutting. Well, of course, guys, I get a brand new chain on and hit metal. I mean, it happens more than I like to admit, but it happens. It sucks. I mean, I could definitely sharpen that chain and get it back to where it needs to be. But since I have the 400 and I have a brand new 20-inch chain from Hipa on there as well, I'm gonna use that. It's gonna do just as good. Y'all saw how fast that chain went through that red oak. It was like butter. It shows you how tough that hickory really is. Like, that stuff is tough, and that chain went right through it. I mean, y'all saw it cut through that oak, and it took half the time to cut that red oak than that hickory. So I guess that's my fault for putting the hardest wood I needed to cut at the beginning of the video. But also I wanted to prove to you guys how tough these chains are. If it can cut that hickory like that, and it cuts that red oak like that, it's some good cutting chains. Alright guys, this is the second tank on this chain. I'm really surprised at how tough that hickory really was to cut. Sometimes hickory is like, okay, it's a little bit tougher than oak or something like that. But after going from that hickory to this red oak here, it's night and day difference. I mean, the chain is cutting so much faster than it was in that hickory. It's unbelievable. But we'll get some gas in it. Hopefully we can get another tank out of this. And we'll be good for the day. But yeah, I mean, I can't complain about the chain at all, guys. It's doing just fine. I can say though that hickory was way tougher than I expected. All right. My 400 uses like half the oil that my 462 does, but that's because I turned up the oiler on the 462 when I knew I wanted to run longer bars. But so I can get, basically I can get 2 tanks for every tank full of bar oil in this 400. Guys, that's all the time I have today to cut up this wood. I gotta go sit in the stand and see if I can get another deer. You know, this time of year is tough because obviously firewood is making me very busy, but then hunting is also making me very busy. So I kind of do both and then do all the family stuff, and I just don't have enough time. I really just don't have enough time. And I wish I could do more of these videos. I really need to do a video every week because I have more and more stuff to talk about, but I try to put it all in one video, and then it's just me talking a lot. So I try not to blabble about everything. This is what we got done today. Got quite a bit. I would say that's probably half the pile. I know I finally got into the good stacked wood, but got all this done. Pretty happy with that. So I want to thank you, Hipa, for sponsoring this video. They gave me the chains, and thank you very much for that. I have nothing bad to say about these Hipa chains. It's a shame that I hit that nail on that 25-inch chain, because I was really wanting to use that all day, because all this is big wood, guys. I mean, a 20-inch bar got it done, but it's so much easier with a 25-inch bar. But anyways, guys, drop in the comments whether you've used these chains or not. Tell me what you think about them. Like I said, I have no problems, and I'm happy to use them. And they're good quality, cheap chains. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe. We'll see you next time.